Hey students, so at this point you should have played my demo app in Schoology. That was the first link you should have clicked on. And then the second video or the second link you should have clicked on was the intro video on how to get to the screen that I'm on now. So this video is just going to show you some of the design instructions. So there are instructions that go with this. They are in Schoology as well. They look like this. So notice up here at the top, it says my first app, and then in parentheses it says design. So remember, there are two parts. There's the design part and the programming part. We're going to design the app first to make it look nice, and then you guys are going to go in and program it. Now, there are a lot of instructions. I'm not going to go through all of these instructions here in this video. I'm just going to kind of get you started, and then you're going to go from there. So pretty much I'm just going to be switching back and forth between the instructions and App Lab, and that's what you guys are going to be doing when you create this app. Now, again, if you're in school right now, you can use the laptop and you can use your iPad. If you're at home and all you have is your iPad, you're just going to kind of have to switch back and forth between the two apps. If you have a computer at home, it might be a little easier. So the first thing we're going to do, okay, right here, it says make sure you are signed into code.org before moving on. So if I look at the top right, I am signed in, I'm good to go. First, click create at the top right of code.org. Choose the option that says App Lab. That's where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm in App Lab. Now notice up at the top left, right here, it says Untitled Project. We don't want it to say that. So if you look at the instructions right here, it says click rename and then change it to my first app. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to click rename, I'm going to type in my first app and then hit save. And there we go. So the nice part about this is you do not have to hit save every time you do something. It saves every couple of seconds. So anything that you do, anything that you change will automatically save for you. All right, so now I'm on step 4. You need to change to design view. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to click design. So remember, we're designing our app first before we program it. All right, now step 5. So how many screens do we need? Well, if you guys remember the app that you played, which is mine, there should be 4 screens. All right, there's going to be a welcome screen, which says welcome to the game. A game screen, that's the screen that has all 6 of those buttons. Then we have a winner screen. That's the screen that if we click on the correct button, it shows us we won. And then we have a loser screen that comes up and shows us that we lose. So we need to add 4 of these screens. Now, you can add these one at a time, or we can add them all together. And that's what we're going to do first. And here is a screenshot of what it's going to look like. So right now, if I go back to code.org, and if I click up here where it shows me my screens, all right now we only have 1 screen. So we are going to add new screens. We're going to add a total of 4. So we have screen 1, screen 2, screen 3, and screen 4. Okay. Now, we need to rename these screens so we know what each of these screens are. So if I go back again to my instructions, right here, number 6, it tells me what I'm going to change my screens to. So screen 1 is going to be called welcome screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and rename all of these. So screen 1, welcome screen. Screen 2 is game screen. Screen 3, winner screen. And screen 4, loser screen, I believe. Yep, winner and loser. So this way, now that we know we have our screens renamed correctly, now when we are programming or designing our screens, we know which screen we're clicked on. Okay, so we're going to start with the welcome screen. Now, this is the last part that I'm going to go over in this video. The rest, you guys can follow these instructions on your own. And again, they are in Schoology. So first thing we need, change the background color to any color of your choosing. So we're going to go to welcome screen. All right, and right here, background color, it's white. I don't like white. Let's try something else. All right, I'm going to make it blue. That's it, done. Now we go to the next thing. Add a label to the screen. So if you guys remember the intro to App Lab, all the stuff that you guys can add is right here. So I'm going to add a label. And now I can change right here, okay? Change the ID of the label to welcome label. So again, the ID right here, we want that to be called welcome label. Now, what do we want the label to say? That's the text part. Change text to welcome. Welcome. Next, change the text color to any color that you want. So text color right here, it's a grayish color. I'm going to make it nice and bright. Here we go. Change the font size to 50. Font size, 50. And then finally, change the text alignment to center. Text alignment, center. Now, you notice welcome is kind of, it looks a little weird, okay? What we want to make sure, right now, if you look here at my answer key, mine says welcome to my app. You can make it say welcome to my app. You can make it say welcome, pretty much anything that you want. But we don't want to leave it like this, so I'm just going to make it a little bigger, a little wider. And there we go. It says welcome. I'll just center it a little bit. Perfect. Okay, and then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to add a button below the text. All right, right here, if you notice, there's a start button. All right, now I'm not going to do this part. So now you understand how it works. So what you're going to do is you're going to add everything to the welcome screen. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to change to the game screen. You're going to add stuff to that. Then the winner screen, you're going to make it look like that. And then the loser screen. So you should have 4 screens, which you have already, hopefully, and you're going to make them look similar to this by following all the instructions. And then down here at the bottom, it says you are now finished designing the app. Raise your hand to show me the app, and then you can get on to programming. So if your app doesn't look the way it's supposed to look, we don't want to program it because then things might not work the way we want them to work. All right. So hopefully this video helps you out. Follow the instructions. If you are at home doing this, feel free to email me with screenshots and things like that. And obviously, if you're in class, you could just raise your hand and I can help you out. All right. So hopefully that helps you out. The next video you're going to watch once this is all done is the programming video, which I am going to go ahead and do next. All right. So good luck, and hopefully your app comes out pretty good.